Arteta's work at Arsenal is more impressive than Guardiola's at Man City. Mikey, what are you talking about here?
So the reason being, obviously, the big thing with Manchester City, just how much money they spend year in, year out. When Pep Guardiola first came to Man City, he didn't get it right either. Same way Mikel Arteta did, right? He didn't win a trophy for the first time in his managerial career. Then he went out, turned around, and spent a record amount of money on incoming transfers. Since he's taken over at Manchester City, Pep Guardiola has spent over $1 billion on transfers, incoming transfers to Manchester City. What Mikel Arteta has done is virtually the same squad that he had last year that missed out on the Champions League, has turned them into a Premier League favorite right now to win the title, and he's doing so without his star striker. Like, what Mikel Arteta is doing is getting a team in unison, and he's done it himself. Like, this is because of Mikel Arteta. Whereas you can argue Pep Guardiola is because of the roster that he bought. I think that's the biggest difference between these two managers right now, and I gotta say it's really, really impressive what Arteta's doing.
Sarah, I have to hear your take on this.
No,
come on.
It's so bad.
It's a bad take?
Are you a Man United fan? Because that's all I was hearing going out.
Why?
That's insane. That is an insane thing to say because, sure, Guardiola bought a ton of the players. I get that. But he's won everything at Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man City.
Hasn't won a Champions League despite spending over $1 billion.
He won a Champions League at Barcelona.
Not with Man
and
City.
At Bayern Munich.
No, I'm saying with Man City. With Man City specifically.
Yeah, but he's dominated the league. He changed the Premier League. The way football is played in the Premier League is because of Pep Guardiola.
He also changed the way they buy players.
That's fine, but his team has the ability to buy players. Arsenal doesn't. So what is he not going to use his resources? I think Mikel Arteta is a fantastic coach. Also a prodigy of Pep Guardiola. So maybe Arsenal's good because of Pep Guardiola. But to compare the two, Mikel Arteta will take his path, but he is just starting. It's insane. It's crazy.